If you're watching this video, you've seen the massive liquidation event that literally happened just yesterday, guys. It is December 1st, and this is not how we thought the market was going to go. Historically, we've seen that if November was red, if November closed bearish, historically, Decembers are supposed to be red as well. I don't think that's the truth. I think that December is going to be a good month. And again, you guys could bookmark this video and save it for later, but I do think that later on down the line, things will recover and that December will close to be a green month. If you guys are new to this channel, my name is Ro. I talk about crypto every single day. I try to help you find the next 10, 20, 50, or even 100x gem out there. So this is the place to be if you want to get market updates, if you want to get Memecoin updates. But in today's video, we're going to be focusing on Bitcoin, on Ethereum, and the overall market as a whole, because boy, did we take a dump. So subscribe, hit the bell notification, and like this video if you appreciate this type of content. Without further ado, guys, let's get right into today's video now. Things are actually looking a little bit scary. You can see here, market cap is down 8%. Bitcoin in the last 24 hours is down 7.32%. Ethereum down 10%. Guys, the market took a massive tumble. Fear and greed sitting at 20 right now. This was the first time that we actually escaped extreme fear conditions, just to go right back into it. I'm fairly confident, guys, we are going to visit extreme fear yet again. Let's just take a look at the other one, right? The alternative, because I'm pretty sure that one should be a little bit more. There we go. So extreme fear right now, this was last updated today. The next update will be in 7 hours or so, and I do believe, guys, that we might go a little bit lower on the fear and greed index. And if you guys know me, I think that the fear and greed is the easiest indicator to trade, whether you guys have been sitting on the sidelines or you guys want to make a move right now. Just keep in mind, guys, that extreme fear has usually been the best buying opportunities, and this does not mark the beginning of a bear market. This is not what a bear market looks like. You can see here, this is a massive crash, right? Like, guys, since October, from 123k, we have dipped literally 80 to 84,000. If this isn't the biggest bear trap that we've seen, I don't know what is. I've always come out to you guys and said, I think there's two scenarios that are possible. It's either that 2025 was a bear market, or was a bearish time in the market, because we literally had 10 red months, make it 11, because the last year has consisted of 10 red months. And again, that's not what a bull market looks like. Bull markets have more green months and red months, and I think that going into 2026, we're going to see a recovery. That is one scenario. The second scenario could potentially be that this was a bear trap, probably one of the worst bear traps in history, because we've had consecutive extreme fear days that we've never seen before, even during the FTX crash, even during the Luna crash. We have not seen price action like this in a really long time. And again, there's just so much fear in the markets right now that it's insane for me, as someone who's been in the market since 2017, to believe that the market is over, just because the markets are usually never over when there's extreme fear. The markets are over when there is extreme euphoria, when there's extreme greed, and that is the most clear-cut, cookie-cutter way to look at it if you are trying to figure out what's a good entry and what's a good exit into the market. Now, let's kind of break down. I've been kind of tracking Twitter to see what's been going on right now. Breaking news, the exact reason why the market just crashed. Well, Wintermute dumped 9,000 Bitcoin. Coinbase dumped 8,300. BitMEX dumped about 8,000. Binance dumped about 5,000. Bitwise dumped 5,000. Bitfinex dumped 3,751 Bitcoin. So you can see here, there has been a crazy outflow of Bitcoin in the last 24 hours, guys. This is a coordinated attack. It certainly does seem like that. You can see here in 2019, the Fed announced QT would end on August 1st. Guys, QT officially in 2025 is ending today. This doesn't necessarily mean, guys, that we're going to be bullish right away, but this is a very good sign. It means that a lot more money should start theoretically flowing into risk on assets. The balance sheet of the Fed in 2019 continued dropping in August, despite QT having officially ended, because the last round of treasury maturities, bond maturities, did not settle until mid-August. Just because QT ended today does not mean the balance sheet immediately starts going up. It might take until 2026 to notice that. And let's take a look here, guys. Bitcoin did not crash. It was executed. The weapon was the Japanese government bonds. On December 1st, 2025, Japan's 10-year yield hit 1.87%, the highest since 2008. And we all know what happened to the world in 2008. The 2-year touched 1%, um, a level not seen before the lemon fell. This triggered the unwinding of the largest arbitrage trade in human history. Now, this is how things happen, right? Watch this. This is exactly what happened. Okay, the yen carry trade, conservative estimates of 3.4 trillion, when in reality it's about 20 trillion. For 30 years, the world borrowed free Japanese money to buy everything: tech stocks, treasuries, Bitcoin, and this led to a cascade effect, a snowball effect, and this is kind of how it played out. So um, that era ended last month. The transmission was mechanical. Yields rise, the yen strengthens, leverage positions become unprofitable, selling starts to begin. Selling triggers margin calls trigger liquidations, which we've seen recently. Liquidations trigger more selling. On October 10th, probably the start of the downfall that we've seen recently, $19 billion in crypto positions were liquidated in 24 hours, the largest single day wipeout in digital asset history. After that, November, 3.45 billion fled Bitcoin ETFs, which is the worst month it's had since the Bitcoin ETFs, the BlackRock ETF, came into inception. December 1st, guys, this was just today, another $646 million liquidated before lunch. That is insane. ETFs are still buying and absorbing every wave of this recent selling. People keep completely ignoring the ETFs. Yes, I get the 4-year cycle narrative. This is the first cycle in history where institutional money is buying our magic internet money, and today QT officially ended. Liquidity might not flow into crypto much faster than it did in might flow into crypto much faster than it did in 2019. Most are sleeping on now. I do believe December. Historically, history doesn't repeat itself; it rhymes. And historically, every time we've had a red November, we've had a or a red December as well. So 2 red months. However, we've seen the flip kind of been switching these last couple months, guys. This bull run has been a little bit different. So I'm inclined to believe if everyone is thinking that December is going to be red, I'm thinking it's going to be green. I'm going to go out here and say that I think that December is going to close green. So let's hope that that happens. Bitcoin's recent top happened when the majority of little Timmies were sidelined. The crypto bull market will top when little Timmy is screaming at you for selling, not for buying. Most alts are at bear market lows, massive fears everywhere. Historically, this sentiment produces the best opportunity. It always has. I couldn't agree more, guys. I just can't see how sentiment is so bearish right now, and this marks the beginning of a bear market. There's no way. Okay, I've been around for a really long time and I've seen how narrative switches. And when one side thinks one thing, when the fear and greed index is leaning one way, we usually see a quick flip to the other side. So still hold on, still pursue, guys. And again, at the end of the day, crypto should not consume you, guys. Crypto is a vehicle to get to where you want to be in life. Do not let it consume you. Do not let it take over you. If there's anything you guys want to talk about, my DMs are always open over on X. So also, I'm not a financial advisor, guys. I just come on here, share my opinion, share what I think, and I'm only here to educate and entertain you guys. And if that's work, then hey, amazing. Consider dropping a sub, a like, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. God bless you. Jesus loves you. Take care, family.